welcome back. This is the Ask Us channel, and for this video I actually wanted to go ahead and get into baby stuff. So for those of you who don't know and who are new, this is the first time you clicked on one of my videos. I have 3 kids. We have a 7-year-old, we also have a 2-year-old, and we have now an 8-month-old. So since everything is fresh, I kind of wanted to touch base on the things that we need for kids. You know, if you're having your first kid, or you know, you just want a refresher because you had kids a couple years ago. So here's the video, and I hope you like it, and if you do, give it a thumbs up, and also you can comment down below any videos, ideas that you might want me to go ahead and do for you. I will do for you, so just let me know. So I want to just jump in, and for starters is for the days that you will be in the hospital, you will need nothing. They provide you the pads, the big comfy ones, you know, as comfy as the free things can be. They're very long, so that's good. They also give you pain medication while you're there. The Pampers for the baby, they're free while you're staying there. The formula, they provide it for you, or if you're gonna breastfeed, you know, you obviously have it with you. Another thing that they provide for you at the time, I believe, are ointments, like the diaper rash ones. While you're there, they're little packets, so it's just for like one use. Also, receiving blankets, you usually get those there too. I still have mine. Like I said, I had a baby 8 months ago, so I still have some of the stuff. And also, your blankets to keep you warm, pillows to keep you comfy are there. And of course, if you have a favorite pillow, you could take it if you're gonna nurse. The nursing pillows also are helpful. This is one thing I've learned having 3 kids, is that if you take way too much, it's gonna be overwhelming for you when you have to go back home, because mind you have to carry everything that you're taking with you to the hospital back home, plus some, like they give you the sanitary thing for women to wash up. What happened? Oh, sorry, that was my kid. You know, the sanitary thing for you to wash down your hoo-ha, to keep you clean, and that's very helpful actually. And also a bucket. So usually you give your newborn sponge baths, so they give you a little bucket in which you have some washcloths, and you dip it in there and with a little bit of soap, and you dip it in there, and then you just wash your baby's body, just until their umbilical thingy comes off. I'm not sure what it's called, because that's when you can give them a bath. Once that thing falls off, you can actually put them in the bathtub. So you're pretty much covered. So they give you all those little extra stuff for you to take home. It would be helpful. And so yeah, so you don't need much there. Now once you are about to leave, I found this very easy for me to do with my 2 younger girls, was to always have my diaper bag ready from the first day that I take my baby home. So this time I went with a backpack, but I've always used a bag, but now I'm carrying for 2 kids, not just one, so I wanted something bigger. And honestly, I've been using the backpack since she's been born, so for 8 months. I do not prefer the backpack, just because when you're going in here to look for things, you have to like literally open it and like dig all the way in there, and it's just frustrating for me. So I don't prefer it. You guys might, but I don't. So I prefer the bag, and the bag will, you know, it's short. It's shorter, so I don't have to dig all the way in there to find my things. I just open it, I look at it, and look what's inside, and there I have my stuff right away. So it doesn't take that much time to look for something. So one is a diaper bag. You need a diaper bag. Okay. So another thing that you might want to have in your diaper bag after you've given birth, I know you might go from the hospital straight home, so you won't need anything in between unless you stop by to get food and that just takes a while and your baby's hungry, or he or she has a poop or pee accident. You might want to change them right away so that they don't have a rash coming their way. So you'll obviously need formula, or if you're going to breastfeed, you're going to need nursing cover, just so your stuff won't be all out there for everybody to see. You know, it's just kind of awkward when you're nursing and people are passing by, you're in the car breastfeeding. So just so that you'll be covered and you'll be more comfortable breastfeeding if that's what you choose. Of course, if you're gonna formula feed, you need to carry your baby bottles. Baby bottles are tricky because you don't know what your baby is gonna want. So I have these Playtex Vent Air ones. My daughter hated them since she was born. She just, when she turned 7 months, she started using them, and she was able, I guess because it like this goes in a lot, so it's very weak. So I guess that when she's drinking it, it's just, it comes out, or everything just splashes everywhere. So that's what I've experienced with these. So what I like to use are the Dr. Phil bottles. She loved those. Also the Vent. No, it's not the Vent. Hold on, let me see if I can find it. Sorry. Okay, the Avent is the one I was talking about. Yeah, so she loves those, the Philips and this one. She loves them. Since the day she was born, she's loved them. So I would say don't buy a big pack of a particular bottle. Try to buy singles for now. Also, tip, if you're a new mom, you can go to Target and do the baby registry, and once you do your baby registry, you can go for kind of like a welcome kit or a baby kit. I'm not sure what they're called. I forgot. I think it's baby kit. So, and then they'll give you a little goodie bag, right? It has rash creams for you to try out and see which one you like. Sometimes the Honest Company gives you some too. Like if you go to their website and you do also a registry, they'll go ahead and you have to pay for shipping, I believe, but it's cute because they come in like small sizes bottles, and obviously they're not one-time use. It just, you know, it's a couple of months. I know mine lasted me 7 months to be exact, the little bottle. So from the Honest Company, I'm talking about the Healing Purpose Balm. They also give you the lotion, shampoo, counter all-purpose cleaner. I'm not sure. Yeah, it's a little spray. It comes with like 4 or 6 little bottles, and I love it. I believe it's all natural. So I really like those. And also the all-purpose healing balm, I use it as a rash cream, and I am obsessed with it. If my daughter gets a rash, I put it on a couple hours, it's gone. It's not there no more. She has a bit of eczema on the side of her face, which again, I put some on there, and it looks less red than it was when I first noticed it, and also it's not as dry. Another one I like to use is Desitin. Yeah. So I had a couple, so that's why I have this one still in the package, because I was given a lot, so I've just collected them. 3 kids, come on, you collect some stuff. So yeah, so definitely you want to pack Rapid Relief or just ointments, diaper rash ointments for your baby. Another thing, if this was very important for me, and I'll show you what it is. So you put this on the car seat on the top, the one that goes up and down, and you hold your baby, pull her or him everywhere, and then this goes in the front, and then this obviously goes in the back, right? And then right here, this is why I like it. Because once you're about to leave the hospital, so it's open, right? You get to see your baby in there. Once you're about to walk out of the hospital building, you get to close it. No air comes to your brand new baby, to your newborn, so they won't get sick. You won't expose them to anything just yet. And then once you get into the car, you just go ahead and you can look at your baby, but still he or she is kept warm, especially if they're born during the winter or the fall, because you know sometimes it's a bit chilly. Another thing that you want to have in your diaper bag, and also right before you leave the hospital, is their change of clothes. What are they gonna wear? They do provide you with shirts, Pampers there, but when you're about to leave, you want to make sure that you have something comfortable for your newborn to wear. Now, I decided to go ahead and use pants and a sweatshirt, and then just a onesie and undershirt. You know, these are nice. But you could choose to go ahead and go with something more comfortable. This is a bigger size, as 3 to 6 months. But yeah, so these PJs, and I love, this is a zipper. And I just want to say I love PJs with zippers. And let me tell you why. Because when you are going to change them, it's really fast. You just go down and then you change them. You just pull out their legs and then you change them. Once you're done, you put their legs back in here and you close it. You're done. Now, with most, not all, button up. Some button up only from the bottom, from the legs. Those are okay, but then in the middle of the night when you wake up, you have to clip them back on. You know, that takes a while. If you're sleep deprived, your baby's just been keeping you up all night, which some newborns do, because they're still getting used to their sleeping times. That might be kind of annoying to you. So yeah, so and then the other one is the one where it's unbuttons. That one could be kind of annoying too, because if they have an accident again, you have to change them and then you have to button everything up. Just depends how you open it. Sometimes it's frustrating, you can't just open the bottom, so you're gonna go from like up here and then undo it and then all the way down, and just to get to their diaper. So I honestly prefer the zip up ones. They're just so much easier, hassle free, but it's your choice again. But yeah, so you always, and then you just always want to carry extras in your diaper bag. I would say carry at least 2 extra pair of clothes, especially onesies. You can never go wrong with carrying extra onesies, just because newborns tend to, you know, have a lot of blowouts. And sometimes if we don't put the diaper right, the diaper or the thing can come out of the diaper and their whole body is just smeared in their accidents. Another thing you want to have in your diaper bag are diapers. Now, I tend to have about 7 diapers in my diaper bag. As newborns, they most likely, if you're out all day or half the day, they might go through all 7. And then right now, my 8-month-old only goes about 3 to 4 while we're out the whole morning and half the day. So we don't need as many, but I still always carry 7 diapers in my bag. Another thing to have in your diaper bag are wipes. So my son was not allergic to the scented, non-sensitive Huggies, so that worked for him. My second one was sensitive to Huggies. Like, her butt cannot be cleaned with Huggies at all. It would cause a rash. So from now on, since I've discovered Costco, I know I discovered them like 3 years ago, thanks to my grandma. Anyways, I've been going with Kirkland baby wipes, and they sell 10 for about 10 of these packs for less than $25. $20 to $25 if I'm exact. They are a lifesaver. Now, I know wipes tend to go for a lot more depending where you buy them. So now I stick to only shopping at Costco for my wipes and my diapers. My diapers, a whole box of them, and I know they give you a lot of diapers. I don't know the number off the top of my head, but a box of diapers is 28, 29 to less than $35. For my 8-month-old now, for a whole box, like 4 bags of it, I'm paying $30 or 35, somewhere in there. And then the Huggies are 45 there. So I go with the Kirkland brand. So again, you want to save money where you can. I'm a big believer that you should save where you can. So I'm always looking for things I can get at a lower price. And again, you can to wash them up, you need the washcloth. You should just stock up on a lot. And these are so cute. I got a whole bunch of these. Actually, I got them at Dollar Tree. Now Dollar Tree is my best friend. They have a lot of baby stuff for basically $1. And then you also need oh, here it is, bibs. Okay, because obviously they're drinking milk, they need something to catch it so it won't stain the shirts, because usually Enfamil stains them yellow. So yeah. And then again, these are from Dollar Tree, and I got these at $1. I know they had these, and they had it all pink. They also had it all white. So if you're in a budget and you're about to have a baby, a newborn, you know, these are nice. Now that she's older, sorry, they're not as good anymore. Just because they're not long, and also she's eating food. So you know, it just kind of goes away from it to her clothes. So I need big, long ones. But these are good when they're newborns. And again, $1 at Dollar Tree. And then the no syringe thing, I think that's what it's called. Not sure the exact name of it. Sorry. But you definitely need one of these, especially when they're newborns. Sometimes your amniotic fluid, I believe that's what it's called. I think I said it right. Goes in their lungs and they're coughing. What you need to do as soon as they start coughing is go in there and just take it out of their mouth. And obviously you do it through the side of the cheek, not straight back. And they'll teach you that if it happens to them at the hospital. So these are a lifesaver, especially when they have boogers and you gotta take them out. Obviously they can't take their own boogers out, and so they need all the help that they can get, and these will do it for you. They also have the one where you it's like a big old, oh my god, it's like a tube. You stick one end to their nose and the other one you suck it out. Of course it has like a blocker so the boogers won't go straight to your mouth. I mean, I don't like those, but it's not gross because you're not eating or swallowing the boogers, but still, that there's an idea. So these are nice. And now that we're talking about that, I kind of want to show you, oh, here it is, the safety first. So they also have one, right? And this you actually get it for free, and you get it at the hospital. They no longer give pacifiers. I just experienced that with my third baby. With my first, we did get a pacifier. With her, we did not. So we used the Dr. Brown pacifier, and that was good. We just bought like a little clip, and I don't have it with me because it's in my other diaper bag. But the little clip I got also at Dollar Tree or the 99, one of the two. But I think it was Dollar Tree when I shopped for the things. And so you clip it onto the pacifier, and then you clip the other end onto their shirt, and they won't lose the pacifier. Those are very important because also if they let go of the pacifier, it can fall onto the floor. So if they have it tied to their shirt, it has nowhere to go. So back to this. So you need this, especially because it has the thermometer to check their temperature, just in case they're feeling kind of warm or you feel like they're sick. They have the nose syringe, that's good. They also have the little medicine tube thingy that you bring out the medicine and then you give it to them in their mouth. They also have like their little first toothbrush. And they have a bag. So this little bag, all of this fits in there. And you guys, it's just a travel little packet. You can keep anywhere in your house, or keep it in your diaper bag, and nothing else will get in it because obviously it comes with a bag. I have another one. My other one that I got for my daughter, came with a hairbrush, two hairbrushes. One was to untangle, the other one's just to smooth it out. So I like that one, and of course that one costs a little bit more. And these come in different colors. So then this one has 11 pieces, and it includes the reversible case, the toothbrush, newborn nasal aspirator. There you go, that's what it's called. Medicine dropper. There you go, that's what it's called. Digital thermometer with protective case, and alcohol wipes, just in case I guess they get cut, or babies tend to scratch themselves, so sometimes these are good just to go ahead and just dab it, so you'll keep it from becoming infected. And then an emergency contact information that you can keep in there. And mommy, let me see, I have to pause it. Another thing that I was gonna mention that you definitely need, that now that we're talking about the kids, is nail clippers. Their nails tend to grow, and they grow so fast, or at least my baby's nails grow fast. So I'm constantly, every week, I'm trimming their nails. So a nail clipper is something you definitely need. Also, the little filers, just to file them, just so they won't be any rough edges on their nails, and that again they can scratch themselves with. And my pink one actually comes with all that. This one I guess is just more simple. This is just more basic, I guess. Or assuming this is, I don't know. I guess because, no, it's not even the brand, because the other one is the same brand. So I'm not sure why this one has less things than the other one, but my other one carries all of this plus some. But you definitely need this. Also, you need beanies, of course. If they're barely coming out of the hospital, they do provide one for you while you're at the hospital. You do get to take it home, but they're way too long. And also they tend to fall off a lot. So always bring your own. Always carry an extra one in the bag. You never know how the weather's going to be outside. I mean, it could be sunny right now, and then later on it's just chilly. So better to be prepared. So always have a beanie in your diaper bag. Burping cloths. Don't know if I just talked about these or not, but burping cloths are an essential. So you feed them. You forgot their bib. What do? You get one of your burping cloths, you put it around their neck, and then you just feed them. And this will catch all the milk, any milk that falls off, or any spit up that they might, have. And then once they're done, you put them on your chest, you burp them, and essentially if they do spit up, you end up catching it here. It doesn't go on your shirt. But if it does go on your shirt and you don't end up having one of these, it's always important for you to carry an extra shirt, just in case. Sometimes you're changing your baby, and guess what? They end up having an accident after that. They had just had an accident. So it goes on your shirt, just depending how you're changing your baby. True story, happened with my son. He had pooped already. We were changing him. Legs were up, changing, and about to pull out the pamper. Poops, ends up in my hand, ends up in my shirt. It was the worst. I'm so glad I was home for that. First experience was the worst. First baby. Everything was just new to me. And I guess I didn't change the diaper fast enough, which is something you should do, because babies, they just go whenever they have to. But anyway, so yeah. Mittens. You definitely need mittens. They also have some of these at the 99. They come with two pairs, and it's two for $1. They're either pink, or they're white, they're blue, they're striped, they have card designs on it. They have the matching beanies, and what else do they? Oh, I think they have the matching washcloths as well, or sock pieces. There you go, like little socks. Oh my god, the Dollar Tree is amazing, especially because, let me tell you why I love shopping at Dollar Tree. Babies tend to outgrow everything really fast. So there's no point on you spending $4 for 4 of these, so you're paying one for each, when you can go to Dollar Tree and get 2 for $1. So half the price at Dollar Tree, which your baby will only use about never or up to 3 months. And I'm being realistic because babies take them off. I don't know how. They end up everywhere, or you end up losing one and just taking one home. In the dryer, they also get lost. Now, they also have socks. Dollar Tree has socks. You also want to stock up on a lot of socks. Okay? Because they end up taking them off. You end up losing them. And you just end up having to buy more. So I like shopping at Dollar Tree for those too. And socks are a must-have, and you should also carry extra socks in your diaper bag. Okay. Another thing, I know we just talked about the first aid, but you also need baby rub. Now, I know we grew up using the regular Vicks. It's fine. I know there's been cases of it being too strong for a newborn. So I think I read one case where one of them passed away because obviously it was way too strong. So it suffocated it, or I'm not sure of the actual story because I read it a long time ago. But I got freaked out. So just to be safe and not sorry, I went ahead and I stick to baby rub. I don't know if you can see it. Baby rub. Now when they have a cold, you shower them with warm water. You rub it in their chest, on their back, on their toes, on their feet, and on their neck, in the back of their neck. You're good to go. And along with some Tylenol or something. And as newborns, you cannot take Tylenol, but, you know, just saying. Another thing you need are towels. Now, towels are essential, obviously, if you're going to be showering your baby, which I hope you are. So you definitely, that's a baby must have. Like I said, receiving blankets, you need these for when you're about to carry the baby around. So obviously you wrap it like a tamale, and you're just carrying her, just keep him or her warm. So these are also, like, when you're gonna change them, these are very useful as well, because you just put it down, and then if you don't have a changing pad, you put them right on top, and then you get to change them, so your sheets or your sofa or other places that you don't want it to get dirty won't get dirty. Blankets to keep them warm. So depending on the weather as well, winter obviously you want a thicker one, which they don't suggest you use thick blankets because your baby might get suffocated, but obviously if you're carrying them around, you know, you can always see them, and I'll make sure that they're okay, they're good to go. And then extra thermometers. You can never go wrong. Breaking. Sorry. Thank you. You can never go wrong with having an extra thermometer to check their temperature. Because, let me tell you, I have lost them. I found them again later on, but we always have extra on hand. And I have one in the other little first kit bag that I have. So I have about 4 around the house, and it's just everywhere. Calm down, Mama. And lotion, you need lotion. So again, with lotions, you want to stay away from getting scented ones, just because you don't know your newborn yet. Your newborn might have eczema. You might need a special one, or their skin might be so sensitive. So I mean, you can go with scent free, or just specifically for eczema, or just all natural ointments to keep them moist, because they do need it. Also, you also need a bottle cleaner. You need that, but not to keep it in your diaper bag. But you need one around the house, obviously, to clean the bottles once you're done using them, and a drying rack. Now, it does not matter which one you have. I have 2 of these. Again, I only have 2 little ones right now, and I have an older one. So I just took her off of sippy cups. Now she's using regular cups. So I ended up getting an extra one for her sippy cups, and then the other one, of course, for my baby, for all the bottles. And I need to wash this right now. But all the bottles, so one for each. but it does not matter which one you use. They're all the same thing. Of course, yeah, the 3-tier one, I mean, you just need one and it goes around and then you get to put it in there. So it takes up less space, but you know, I really don't care. So drying rack, you need that. So yeah, I don't think you need anything else. I mean, of course you need sorry, I'm trying to think. A changing pad. There you go. It usually does come with your diaper bags though. So all diaper bags that I've gotten have came with it. So I really don't need to buy an extra one. But again, those are good to have everywhere. And if you're nursing, you obviously need a nursing pillow. But I used my nursing pillow. I used it the first week that I nursed my daughter, but after that I couldn't nurse anymore because I just didn't have enough. I wasn't producing enough milk. So she uses it to obviously put the pillow, her head on there when I'm carrying her around, or if I'm reading a book or I'm watching TV in the living room. I have her right next to me, so she's on that, so she just won't be, you know, on a hard floor or anything. Another good thing would be to have extra bedding, because again, you know, in the middle of the night they might have an accident, you might not hear it, you might not smell it, so when you go and change them, it might be way too late, and they've already dirtied their bed, so you always need to keep extra ones. And then their pacifier in the diaper bag as well, an extra one. And I will tell you this why. Because they could have the one they have clipped on, but someone might, like my daughter, she likes to unclip her stuff or just take her baby sister's stuff, and God knows what she does with it. So I need to have a spare one. And another thing they have are pacifier wipes. So if it falls and you find nowhere to clean it, they have the wipey, so you just throw some water on it and then you use the wipey to disinfect it, and then you can throw a little bit more water on it and then you're good. They could put it back in their mouth because it's gonna be clean. Again, you just want to do that if it falls here at the house, or you know, obviously you have water at the house, but somebody else's house, you know, you're at the doctor's, you need to clean it up really quick, especially if your baby's crying and they want their pacifier. So yeah, that's another nice thing to have. And teethers, these are nice to have too, when they're teething, or just so you can keep them entertained, with the colors. They love the colors. Mia, look, can you give me that? The baby giraffe. I want to show you guys another thing. Huh? That one. Give me that toy. Yeah, that one. No. Yeah, that one. Behind you. Yeah, that one. Good job. So I want to show you guys this. And this is also a pacifier clip. So obviously you clip it to either one side or you clip both of them. And they can have it on their chest. They're taking the pacifier and it won't go nowhere. And also, as they get older and they stop using pacifiers, they just can play with it. It's a nice stuffed animal that they can keep. But yeah, I don't think I'm missing anything. If you are nursing, you need nursing bras. If you're not nursing, any bra would do. Oh, and I did forget. Now that we're talking about nursing, you need nursing pads, okay? And I will tell you, if you are not going to breastfeed, you still need them. Because for the first week at least, it could be less, it could be more. Mine lasted about 2 weeks for it to completely dry up. So I had to use this plus the week that I was actually breastfeeding. So you need these. These are disposable pads. And then you just put them in your bra. No biggie. And once they fill up, or you feel like they're way too wet and they can't handle any more milk, you take them off, you switch them back. So it could be a pain to having to switch them, so you might want to do something that you can just wash yourself, but again, that's more work, especially with a newborn. So disposables are the way I like to go. Now another thing you need are pads. after giving birth, I like to use these big ones, and they're from the brand Always. These are great to have. Depends on how much TMI you're bleeding. You might want to have the heaviest, and so far this is the heaviest I found. If you guys have any other recommendations, let me know for heavier pads for the future, or for other moms who are clicking on this video and also want to know. I know they also have diapers, but I'm not a big fan of having to pull that whole thing under, so pads are the way to go. Or if you're not bleeding that much, obviously go. Oh, the baby's awake. My daughter's awake. You might want to use this one. So it just depends what you prefer. So, oh yes, and when you are coming, make sure that when you go to the hospital, you wear something comfortable. You do not want to look nice. You do not want something that can possibly stain. They give you a rack there that you'll leave there as soon as you're about to leave the hospital, and they change them daily, so you'll have something clean to wear each day. But yeah, so when you're leaving, every time I left the hospital, I was always wearing pants, and then I was wearing just a regular t-shirt, like a t-shirt like this, just to be home. Nothing fancy, because again, and a sweatshirt, because you have anesthesia, your body's barely, it's going through some stuff, it's going, it's a bit stressed from birth, and everything that you endured while you were giving birth to your baby. So always staying covered and warm is a good thing. So say help, please. So you want to go ahead and have a sweater, and it's the same thing I went to the hospital with. I came back home, so I didn't carry anything extra. The only extra thing I did carry was a bra and comfortable underwears. You do not want to wear those thin little underwears or little sexy underwears. No. You want to be comfortable. So granny underwear, or just the regular ugly underwear that we want to call it. Nothing nice. So yeah, so I think I've covered everything. Also, if you have favorite socks, you can go ahead and pack some socks. You don't have to. They do give you some to walk around with, but again, when you want to go home, you should have some on when you're going to the hospital, so you just have a pair there, so you don't need anything extra. But again, you can if you want, but just remember that whatever you take to the hospital, you have to bring back. So I wouldn't overpack, but you can never underpack either. So yeah, so don't forget your toothbrush, although they will give you a toothbrush there, but their toothpaste, I didn't like it, so you might have a favorite that you might want to take, your own mouthwash. You will be taking a shower there, so I would highly suggest for you to take your own shampoo and conditioner, just because it smells a lot better than the one at the hospital. And I don't think they give you conditioner there. They might just give you a body wash and shampoo and a bar soap, which I'm not a fan of. So take your own little emergency bag, that carries those toiletries. And also, you need a brush, because they do not provide one there for you. So you might want to brush your hair while you're there, just so you can at least feel somewhat clean, somewhat nice. And that's all you need. So I hope I didn't forget anything. And I don't think I did. But anyways, if you like today's video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up, and comment down below any future videos that you guys might want to see. Give me any ideas so I can go ahead and provide that content for you guys. So again, like, comment, and don't forget to subscribe if you like what you're seeing so far. Have a good one.